Tonight on SportsFinal.
We're back, and we've got a whole lot of spring sports to recap.
Spring break road trips for Ithaca baseball, softball, and lacrosse, but it was not all fun and games on Venice Beach.
Meanwhile, Cornell holding down the fort in the 607. Just how high would Cornell lacrosse soar in the national rankings?
March Madness, Steve Nash, Lindsey Vaughn. What do all these things have in common, Mia?
Well, we'll be talking about all of them, of course. That's what. An all-new SportsFinal starts right now.
Hey there, and welcome to an all-new SportsFinal. It's been 3 weeks. Can you believe that? You missed us?
Yeah, well, we certainly missed you at home. We also, Alex, really missed the true start to the spring sports season. So let's get right to it and get a little more reacquainted with those teams beginning on the lacrosse field.
It was 41 degrees for Ithaca men's lacrosse's face-off against Oneonta on Tuesday. Not the warmest homecoming for a team coming off a one-win, one-loss Florida road trip. Their only loss came to a ranked Division II school in Tampa. The Bombers had a lot to be confident about coming back to the South Hill, but could they keep the momentum going when they returned to Ithaca taking on Oneonta? Let's take a look at the highlights. We're at 1-1 at this point in the first quarter. Robert Newbert bounce shot on the far side is going to get that to go. Oneonta up 2-1, but it would not last long. Ball movement behind the net, back up top. James Manila, top corner. Senior gets it done. He's really stepped in a leadership role this year. Very impressive. We're tied at 2. Manila again. How about a lead? 3-2. Bombers coming on strong in the second quarter, but Oneonta bounces right back. Calvin Bolar from way out. Oneonta ties it at 3. Fast forward a little bit. Ithaca stretches to a 5-3 lead. Oneonta starts to build a comeback in the fourth quarter. The beautiful sidearm shot there. Ithaca now up 8-5. John Janiskevich, the sophomore sensation, puts that one in. He's playing well despite even with the knee brace. Ithaca's up 9-5. That would prove to be the decision. Oneonta would get 3 more goals, including this one right here, but come up 1 short and fall to the Bombers 9-8. Jack Shumway's 5-point game added to his team high 28 on the season. And Scott Sydenham picked up his 5th win of the year. It was a quick turnaround, though, for IC, who hosted E8 opponent Elmira on Saturday. Let's go right back over to Higgins, take a look at that one. Ithaca coming into this game ranked 13th against the purple in gold. Again, quick turnaround. Here's the opening faceoff, and from this point on, we'll just say it was all Bombers. Starting right at the first offensive possession. Look at the ball movement. They're in mid-game form. This is the first possession. I can't stress that enough. Kalen Fitzpatrick in the middle. Ithaca's up 1-0. After the restart, let's call it like 10 seconds later. Janiskevich to the net from James Manila. Bombers would get another after this one and go up 3-0. We continue to push into the game. Elmira still hasn't scored. Here's the long stick midi. Jimmy Ryan finds Matt Greenblatt. Remember, the Israeli national team gets that one to count. I kid you not, the notes they gave me for this point in the game, the Bombers are ahead by a lot. It got that nasty. You know it's getting bad when you have long stick defensemen going coast to coast. We've seen Goldberg do it earlier this year. It's still rare, though. Bombers extend their large lead. We now go late to the third. It's 17-0. In the third, Skylar Podolsky says, you know what, I want to smile on the bus ride home. Gets 1 to go. It's not a shutout, 17-1. Ithaca tacks on 2 more, 19-1 the final score. With his 3-goal performance, Jack Shumway became the first Bomber player to net 20 goals this year, as well as first to 30 points. He's currently ranked 3rd in goals, assists, and points in the Empire 8. Meanwhile, Scott Sydenham only faced 3 shots in a stellar defense performance, raised his save percentage to 59.6, tied for first among qualified goalies in the conference. Bombers are back in action Wednesday, big game. They're hosting St. John Fisher in a rematch of last year's E8 championship. 19 goals, Mia.
I would go as far to say that 19 is a lot.